Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome back to my channel. This is Santosha from Share Your Spark, and in today's video, we're talking about alignment, and especially alignment with your soul purpose. How much do you feel you are aligned with your calling on a scale from 1 to 10? Because as a light worker or a star seed, being a sensitive person, being a spiritual seeker, of course, we are very much connected with our soul, with our essence, with our spirit. But at the same time, of course, the ego, the human self, is also quite active. So, what is inner conflict, which is actually the opposite of alignment? It's when these two parts of us are in contradiction or in conflict. The calling, the inner guidance from our soul, from our spirit, which is calling us for expansion, for following our true, deepest calling and yearning. But also, after that, or in the same time, comes the logician, the what makes sense, the human part of us, the logical mind, which has the purpose, of course, to keep us safe, to keep us in the what is known, in the old identity, to protect us from the unknown, from what might be painful or dangerous. So that keeps us stuck. Do you feel that in your life, or where are you at this moment? Do you lack clarity? Do you feel like it's, like pulling in different directions? It's normal because actually, this is what is happening. A part of us, it's calling us towards expansion, to fulfilling our calling. The other part is trying to pull us back. So, which part are you feeling more? Because it's not so easy, isn't it? Because we are conditioned and we have a lot of investment in the old way. A lot of energy, a lot of our consciousness is being drawn to the old way of being, to the old identity. So, in order to make this shift, first of all, the first step is to listen deeply within yourself, to connect with your intuition and with your deeper knowing, which is even beyond intuition. And if you have this clarity, then note it down, because in these moments of truth, we have to take advantage of them, to use them when we have this grace. Because after that, immediately will come the other noisy part, the inner critic. Who do you think you are? This is not possible, and so on, and so on, and so on. So, when you have this moment of clarity, and I'm sure you have, because you're in contact with this part of you, and you know at the deeper level what you're supposed to do. And you have to stay with this knowing, to fit it, to actually expand it, to create a magnetism around it, to, like a baby, to nurture it, to grow it, to make it more and more appealing. And to, when the other excuses come, because they will trigger when you activate this part of you, this calling, this next level of you, or actually the real you, the other parts which are not in alignment with this will come up. All the wounded archetypes, the logician, the um, uh, saboteur, and so on will come up. And what we need to do is to alchemize all the old beliefs, all the old conditioning, the wounding that is no longer serving us and is not aligned with our true calling, with our purpose. And of course, it's not an easy process. You need support. You need to have an energetic base, certain level of inner mastery to be able to do this. Because if we are not stabilized in presence, if we don't have developed a relationship first of all with our self, with our true self, which is guiding, supporting us, but then also with our inner parts, to this is what I mean by inner mastery, to come into right relationship and to in harmony with the inner child, with the ego, with all the aspects which need to be brought into consciousness. Otherwise they will sabotage the process. So it might take some time to be able to, from when you have the clarity, to be able to actually do the steps. And when you make one step at a time, you actually are winning a small battle. You actually are embodying this high vibration, this new energy, this calling, which is at a higher level of consciousness and of vibration. So when you're taking small steps, making the call, doing the video as I am doing now, which is of course one of the way I challenge myself and how I embody this calling. It was a big resistance for me to actually do this video, so I'm in a process where I'm trying to do almost daily, in order to, even if I feel like it or not, but of course before I start it I align with this calling, with this vibration, and from there, from this space, opening the heart and speaking from this space, actually I embody this new frequency. And the more we do this over and over by repetition, because we have to, not, it's not enough only once, in order for the new vibration to come into the cells, to make the integration at the cellular level. This is when real change is happening. Not by thinking about it, not even writing it down, not even meditating about it. That all helps, of course. We need that. We need the spiritual practices. We need everything. But you already have done this. Now it's time for action. The new energies which are coming on earth are inviting us to step into our true self, into our true identity, to remember more and more who we truly are. So I hope you got some value out of this short video. I hope it found you in the right moment when you were asking this question: am I aligned? What is my next step? What is calling me to do? So follow this, what we shared. And alignment, first of all, get the clarity, jot it down, meditate on it, bring more energy to it, feed it, and then what is the next step? What is the aligned action that I need to have to take in order to embody it, to win a small battle day by day. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with somebody, and please consider subscribing to my channel. We're starting to this, as I shared, this new way of getting in contact with light workers, star seeds, to guide them in their spiritual journey. And I hope you'll find it very useful in the future materials. So stay in touch. Thank you so much.